you're just starting out in pet leveling and only have a handful of 25s, then this place is probably the best place to grind out XP. You see, the Dragonborn hatchlings and Dragonblight spawn very quickly, in a small, densely populated area, with pets around level 20 and super close to a stable master to heal your pets. In fact, this spot is so good that the only problem with it is if you have another person farming hatchlings with you, then you might have to wait for them to spawn. Now, enough about that and on to the farming. The absolute best pets to grind these out are the Nexus Whelpling and the Nether Fairy Dragon. Both are dragon types which take less damage from flying, and both have magic type moves which do extra damage to flying. Of course, any pet with a magic type ability and a beast or flying type move will work well too, since the hatchling always has either aquatic or critter types backing him up, and flying does extra damage to aquatics, and beast does extra damage to critters. When you enter the battle, just have the pet you want to level be in front and just attack once. If the pet is below level 5, then there is a chance it might die, and if that happens, just quit out and go to the stable master and heal. Once your carry pet hits once, just switch to the Nexus Whelpling. Then use Arcane Storm, then Mana Surge. Mana Surge is a 3-round ability that will one-shot the Dragonbone hatchling and the next pet that comes out, thanks to the Whelpling's extra damage from his Dragon-type passive. When the third pet comes in, Mana Surge will either kill it or bring it down to about 20% health. Of course, that's assuming they all hit. The way this skill is balanced out is that it only has an 80% chance to hit, which means it will miss, and it will miss often. Generally though, 2 out of the 3 of them will land, and you'll just spam Frost Breath until the remaining pets are dead. Since Mana Surge is a multi-turn ability, it does make the pet battling go by a little bit quicker, because you're locked into a moveset and the game just plays itself out. What I generally do is use my Nexus Whelpling until he dies, then I bring out my Fairy Dragon and use him until my pet heal is off cooldown, or until I fly to the Stable Master. Now, the Fairy Dragon is just as capable of taking out the whole team as the Whelpling. He just can't do it as fast. What you do with this guy is just use Moonfire and then spam Arcane Blast. Basically, the more you use Arcane Blast, the more damage it does. Even if the attack misses, like if you're going against the rabbit and it uses Burrow or Dodge, it will still keep increasing its damage. Then when the Fairy Dragon gets really low, just use your Life Exchange on a full health pet. Life Exchange just evens out yours and your opponent's health. It should be called Life Equalizer because that's what it does. But note, it goes off the pet's actual health and not the percentage. Since the Fairy Dragon is a max level and a rare, he still has far more health when he's at 80% than that gray level 20 rabbit at 100%. Alright, and that's it really. What I like to do is level my pets on an alt at the same time because you get nearly as much experience as completing a quest each time you do a battle. Also, make sure you wear your hat if you have it for that 10% extra XP, and use the pet treats. Pet treats are BOA, so you can send them to your alts. To use the pet treats, just summon one of your pets and target it and click the pet treat. You get the pet treats from either doing the Beast of Fable dailies in Pandaria, or randomly from pet satchels.